look at a square body. Yeah, we're gonna look at a square body this morning, and hopefully this evening we're gonna go look at a 1966 short bed 2-wheel drive. Alright guys, it's about 1 o'clock almost on Tuesday, and since we know the FedEx guy so well because he comes here all the time, we gave him a call and went and picked up our injectors. They come in. But I don't think we're going to have time to do them today because, like I said, it's 1 o'clock. And the truck we went and looked at this morning, we bought, but the guy had to clean all this stuff out of it and stuff. So we got to meet him at 3 o'clock to get that truck. Then we are supposed to be looking at a 66 short bed around 6 o'clock, 6:30. So there's just too much running we got to do to really get started today. So hopefully we get started on it first thing in the morning tomorrow. So hopefully we can get on it and get it done, and pray that we'll fix it.
Ooh, fancy.
Ooh. Hey, they had to put a Ford on it, didn't they? Power Stroke, Cummins, and Duramax.
What is that?
Right, that's still pretty cool. Cool little decal. And that is a pretty cool koozie, even though we don't drink anything that we use koozies for.
Don't drink cans at all.
No, we don't drink anything with cans. I do drink the Body Armor vitamin drink, so.
And give me the pigtails for it.
Heck yeah.
And they're all white. That's awesome.
That way you know exactly where they go.
That's the way they're color coded. Heck yeah.
Thing looks massive.
Look massive. Out here, huh?
It does. It don't look that big on the truck.
Fuel can. Make sure we got copper washer. Yep, I see the copper washer. Oh yeah. Get us back on the road.
I hope so. Well, we got all of them unpackaged, wanted to look at it. We got these from Injectors.com. They did send us this cool little deal. But yeah, like I said, tomorrow morning we are going to get started on tearing Log Dog apart to put the new injectors in it. And hopefully everything goes smoothly and we're good to go after that.
It's supposed to rain the next 10 days after tomorrow. So hopefully we get it going tomorrow. We're going to have to take it for a drive. It's Thursday for the next 10 days. Probably going to be wet and nasty.
Yeah.
We're princesses. We don't drive our stuff in the rain.
We don't like to. Hey, these trucks are big trucks to be washing every 5 minutes. When you want to be just like Pawpaw. Alright guys, we're in Clydesdale, got the trailer on. Before we go look at this 66, we're going to drop in at my niece's softball game, watch her play a little bit of softball, and then we're going to run and check out this truck, and hopefully it's everything we thought it would be, and we can go check it out and maybe get it bought if it's not too bad. But we're going to go to the softball game real quick. picking us up another little short bed 66. Davey's getting Clyde still turned around so we can get loaded on the trailer. Got her loaded, now we're gonna get it strapped down. Putting Clyde still to work again on the short bed home. Happy wife, happy life.
Crazy life. Crazy life.
Bought me another 66 short bed. I'm excited about it. It's not perfect by no means, but it's pretty dang cool. It has some rust, like all of them do. Actually, I can't say bad, but I can't say good, if that makes sense. It looks like a tree may have hit the top once or twice, so it's got some issues there, but it's got a pretty nice little motor in it. It does have that. But yeah, we're gonna take it home, get it unloaded, and see what we can do to it. Alright guys, we made it home. Clydesdale did amazing again, pulling a trailer. Davey's getting the truck unloaded. Got a pretty healthy little motor in it. I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, it's got some rust. It's got 2 spots on the top where it looks like my bad. Looks like a tree fell on it on one spot. You can kind of see it on the inside of the truck too, but I mean, it's a short bed. And it is a 66 with reverse lights. So you can kind of see the top there. Sounds good. Got a little walk around of it. He was starting to do some body work on the bed. It's not terrible, the body work's not that bad. He did keep the bullet hole, he said. Like I said, here's the top. Showing y'all. Got some dings. It's not perfect by no means. I'm gonna say a tree or a branch fell on it back there. I mean, interior's not bad. Like I said, it's got some rust. Inner and outer rockers are pretty much shot. It needs some love. The doors are in really good shape though. I did really pay attention to the doors. I was impressed on how good a shape those were in. Even the bottom. They're not all rusted out. I mean, we've had cleaner body wash trucks than this, but the doors be rusted completely out on the bottom. I wish the whole truck looked like the tailgate, because if it did, I would just clear coat it. Not worry about it, but there's a spot right here. Gonna need to fix on that maybe. I don't know what the plans are yet for this truck, really. This inner rocker ain't as bad as the driver, but it could be more under. You can see a spot there. Temporarily patched right there. She needs some love. Davey's gonna get it pulled in the shop now. It sounds good. He did put brand new front fenders on both sides. He said he found a hood that had no rust or anything and put on it. Even above the windshield here, it's not all rusted through or anything. There's a soft spot right there, but it's not bad. But let me go show y'all what Davey bought today. All right, Davey's gonna go get the trailer unhooked real quick. While he's doing that, I'm gonna give y'all kind of a walk around, kind of explain this to y'all. So we bought the square body. It's rough, nothing fancy. This is going to be our donor truck for our next build. I'm not gonna tell y'all what we're doing yet. Just know that this is a four-wheel drive, 3/4 ton, 86 mil square body long bed. It is our donor truck. Like I said, nothing pretty, but we want the running gears and stuff on it and the frame for the next build. Some kids had some fun with some spray paint on the bed. It's got rust. But yeah, like that, this is the one we picked up this morning. And it's our donor truck for the next build. Alright guys, it is Tuesday evening, almost 8 o'clock I believe. We're calling it a night because we've been running.
8.
Is it past 8? Oh, it's past 8 o'clock. Anyway.
Got injectors put in the morning.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. We're ready because...
They're not hard to put in. Not a Cummins.
No.
Time consuming.
Yeah.
Take me probably 2-3 hours. Max. I always race myself though to see if I can get it done faster.
Yeah. We'll get that done tomorrow, but... The truck we picked up today, I kind of tell you all about the square body. It's our donor truck for the next build. We will let y'all in on that probably, I don't know, Saturday evening.
It's not going to be a 66.
Oh, just kidding. But we'll probably let y'all in on that maybe Saturday evening, Sunday. I'm not sure yet. But the 66 I bought tonight, probably, I've got a few things I want to do to it, but it will be up for sale. It's not one I plan on keeping, even though my heart wants to. But I bought it just to do a few things to it, and then it'll be up for sale. So if anyone's looking, it is a 1966. Bed has reverse lights in it. It is a 66 short bed. Title?
First 3 of the VIN, C14.
Yes, it is a short bed. VIN plate matches title, so, but yeah, I'm going to do a few things to it and then put it up for sale, so be watching for that, but that's probably going to be after, it's definitely going to be after Log Dog's done, and then depending on how the next build goes, because
might get it pushed in between since
yeah,
we're not going to do a lot to it. We're doing a lot to this one, so
yeah,
it might get shoved in there a little bit here and there.
Depends on how shipping and stuff goes. We've already ordered some stuff for this build. We won't tell y'all about that just yet, but we do got some stuff on the way for that already. But like I said, we're going to call it a night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday morning, and we are getting started on changing the injectors and log dogs. Since they come in yesterday, we're going to get on that. Davey's working on getting everything loosened up and out of there. Getting everything unplugged so we can get to them. I'm going to get everything laid out on our table that we need so I can put, because we do have to send the old injectors back. There's cores on those. So I'm going to go get my gloves on and get everything laid out. Alright guys, we got our first injector installed in the back. I got my torque specs wrote down, so we're fixing to torque the very back injector down, and then we'll put the rocker back on, then we'll move to the next one. We'll just work our way from the back of the motor to the front of the motor. So Davey's getting the torque wrenches out now so we can start torquing that the very back one down and get it ready to go in and get all the torque specs right on it. But we're gonna get to it. All right, Davey is torquing down the tube now to 132 inch-pounds.
All right, what's the other one?
The other one is injector 71 inch-pounds. All right, now Davey is torquing down the injector to 71 inch-pounds.
Now Davy's leg's about to fall off.
Alright, now Davy's got to do the 2 to 30 foot-pound for the torque. So we had to get the bigger torque wrench out. Now Davy's going to install the rocker, and the rocker has to be torqued down to 27 foot-pounds.
We're at 10.
First injector replaced, we're moving now to the next injector. 3 injectors down, 3 to go. Got all the new injectors in. Davey putting the fuel lines on now. Now to put on the wires for the injectors and rewire all the plugs because they sent us new plugs, so we might as well use them just in case. So maybe we'll have to wire these plugs up. Get them wired up. We'll put these wires on for the injectors, get them snugged up, and then we got to change the oil. We got 2 oil changes. We'll change the oil, run it, and then change the oil again. Just so we know we get all that diesel out of there. Davy's getting the wires tightened down on the injectors now. We did all new wires also. Alright, we got the oil drained, oil filter off, putting the oil filter on. Davy's putting the oil back in it now. We'll run it for a while and then we'll change the oil again. Squeaky pulley, but we're not worried about that at the moment. We want to make sure it's going to run good. Make sure we have no oil drips anywhere. Does sound good. Starting a lot easier too. I think our longer starts were due to that also, the injector issue. We're praying that that's what was it and it fixes it, putting all new injectors in it too. Oil pressure good? Alright guys, we are going to take a test run after putting the new injectors in. Davy's coming out of the shop with Log Dog now. Man, them stacks are close. She's a beaut though, ain't she? It definitely sounds better already, so let's pray. Pray hard, people, pray hard. That is our fix. just got back from that test run. Everything was good. We're gonna do a quick walk around of the truck, make sure nothing's leaking, look at it and stuff like that. Got a squeaky belt now. See no fluid drip. Go for it. We're gonna go test run number 2. I got something in my eye. Alright guys, test run 2 did not go well. It did great. We left here, we went about 6 miles up the road, went to turn around, started running really bad with the mist. It wasn't dumping white smoke, it was just a lot of black smoke. Injectors are all new. We got back to the shop, parked it in the shop, turned it off, will not start back. We are thinking now that it might be the injector pump. I do think that there was a few injectors that still needed replaced because we know one was broke for sure. But yeah. So now we're gonna let it cool off for a while because it is extremely hot. Davey burned himself really bad, but we're gonna let it cool off and then we're gonna try to start it. If it starts after it cools down, that means the injector pump is getting too hot, which will mean it's a bad injector pump. But we're gonna wait for it to cool down. We got some other things we're gonna do. Our son bought a 5.3 truck and he has a brake line that's leaking. We think it's rusted in 2. So we're gonna put that on the car lift it up and try to get that fixed for him. Cool down, kind of sucks, but hopefully we can get Log Dog's motor lined out. Yeah, injectors ain't cheap. So let's hope we get it lined out and everything works good. All right, we got our son's bed off. We found the leaky brake line. It just basically rusted.
Go for it.
Yeah. So we are gonna get that changed. He's calling Napa now to see if they have one. If not, we'll have to splice it up here and then back here and put it back together for him. Got his truck back together and now he has brakes again. All right, guys. We already cleaned up for the day. It's about 4:30, 5 o'clock. Already cleaned up for the day because we are really mad at Log Dog at the moment.
We did get a new compressor on the air compressor.
Yeah, we did do that too. But yeah, we're a little aggravated at Log Dog at the moment. Now we are leaning towards... Carter left his dinosaur. We are starting to lean towards injector pump because when we got back from our test drive, when it started missing, it won't fire. It won't start now at all. So
I can hear the lift pump. So anyways, I'm gonna check it tomorrow. I'm gonna take a bunch of lines off, see where we're getting fuel and where we ain't. We're gonna go from there.
Yeah.
This truck's, the motor's getting on my nerves. But anyway.
Yeah, but we put all the new injectors in. We know that's good. That should be fun, but we'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday morning and we've already been working a little bit. We got up and changed the belt on the 2005 Cummins because it was squeaking really bad. Not squeaking anymore, so that's a plus. But now we are going to get over and start working on Log Dog again. What are we doing, babe?
Try to figure out if it's the pump or not. So.
Yeah, I got a few tests Davey's gonna run just to see if it's the pump. It's probably gonna be the pump. I mean, it won't start at all now. It just cranks and cranks and cranks. So we're not getting fuel, I don't think.
Somewhere.
Yeah. I think we were dumping too much fuel. yesterday when we test drove it.
Never heard of a pump going full throttle too much and then just quitting altogether. So it could be the fuel pressure regulator. Whatever that other little deal is on the pump, AFC or whatever.
Some kind of sensor, but we're gonna get to testing things to see if we can't figure it out today. All right, guys, we have come down to, we've been working on this thing all day. It's about 3 o'clock. We have come down to the, I guess, figuring out that it is probably the injector pump. And I called Napa earlier. They had to order one. It won't be in until tomorrow at noon. So we're dead in the water on Log Dog again till tomorrow. We did a whole bunch of tests. That's the only thing we can.
Don't know enough about these.
Yeah.
I just don't know enough about them to tell you what it is and what it ain't. So I had a buddy come over that knows quite a bit about them. We don't have the tools to check anything, so we're just cracking lines open and checking stuff. Anyway, he seen we're getting no fuel pressure from the injector pump. He said, I'm gonna say it's an injector pump, but I'm not gonna tell you it's an injector pump. We were leaning toward that anyways. Just because that's kind of, I mean, our lift pump is shooting a nice steady stream out.
It's filling up the filter.
Fill up the filter good, you can take the line off, and I mean, it's a nice steady stream. Like I said, I don't have a way to check the pressure, so I'm just guessing here.
But the relieve valve, when you take off the nut on top of that, that's supposed to relieve it, so it should shoot some diesel up out of it. It doesn't do anything, just a little.
Take an injector line off, a fuel line off the injector, off the rail, it'll barely bubble out a stream of fuel. We're going with the injector pump's extremely weak. So we ordered one, it'll be here tomorrow around noon. Hopefully we'll get an opportunity to put it on, and we'll see if we're wrong and get to spend more money. Keep going. But we're about sick of working on it. One thing that aggravates me more than anything is not knowing what I'm doing, but yet I'm trying to learn. I don't know enough about these trucks. I don't have the tools. So yeah, I'm aggravated at it because I don't know what I'm doing. It's just horrible. We all go through this. It's like anything. When you don't know what you're doing and you're just over guessworking, you're wasting money, it gets aggravating. But
thing about it is, we've always said we were going to stick with 12 valve. We weren't going to go to the common rail. Well, we decided to move over to the common rail. And we've had several common rail and daily drivers, and they're good trucks. But we've never had one that wasn't.
We've never had an issue with one, ever. So this one's throwing, we put injectors in it yesterday and it's never run that good since we got it. So we're like, hey, we fixed it.
And so
no, we didn't. So we pull in, it's doing the same thing it's always done. Boop, 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 blowing smoke out just at idle. Pull it in here, shut it off. It has not started since. It will start on starting fluid, which is, I don't like doing that because it's horrible. But anyways, I did it just to see. Yes, it'll fire up on starting fluid, but as soon as that starting fluid runs out, it's dead again. So, like I said, we're gonna get an injector pump and go from there.
So also,
we're eventually gonna have all new parts on it.
Yeah. All right, so I kind of want to get into our next build a little bit, but before we really tell y'all anything about that, I just want to say Rough Country is sponsoring us, and they sent us a package today, so I'm going to go grab that package and we're going to get it open. So this is from Rough Country. Go check them out. They sell lift kits, pretty much anything for vehicles.
Wheels, tires, lift kits, accessories, winches, and they're good price. I'm not just saying that because they're sponsoring us. I've never bought a lift kit from anywhere else, and I've lifted probably
a lot.
Oh my God, I bet I've lifted in my lifetime, not just my trucks, everybody else's, because I used to do that a lot. I bet I've put over 800 lift kits on in my life so far, and 90% of them have been Rough Country. Yeah, 10% was probably because they were from somebody else. They bought their own lift kit. I only buy Rough Country. That's all I've ever bought anyway, because not only are they local to us, I say local, They're 2.5 hours away. That's pretty local for a big company. Met a guy that worked there one time, and super cool dude. But anyways, he's gone now. But anyways, I'll always buy rough country stuff. Anyway,
we just like
they're easy to deal with. They're
And
good people. They're just, I mean, they're from Tennessee. What do you expect? They're country people. They get it.
So we got this. They sent us a banner so we can hang on the wall.
We're Spartan. We like that. We like wall art.
We do. We're gonna have to put that up. Here, I'm gonna roll it back up real quick. So they sent us a banner.
Just to give y'all an example, we asked a lot of people. We don't like to ask for handouts. That really aggravates me. But sponsor-wise, because we're buying so much parts, it would help. So we asked a lot of people. Rough Country was the only one so far that said, absolutely guys, how can we help you? Bam. Yep. We get some stuff from them. Awesome. Thanks guys, by the way, if y'all watch this.
Big shout out to them. I think this is...
Got some t-shirts.
Oh yeah. So this is Davy's shirt because it's an extra large. That's pretty cool.
Thank you.
And he's red. He likes red a lot, just so I don't know. We got a red t-shirt, or black t-shirt, red writing. This one. Oh, I like that tread. This one will be mine because this is small. Heck yeah.
Oh man, check them out. Oh, nice.
They sent us 2 hats. I like hats. I wear hats a lot, definitely in the summertime. But yeah, heck yeah. So big shout out to Rough Country. Like I said, go check them out.
And our next project, you will see the lift kit I bought from them for it. As y'all can see, what was it? So we built the truck a while back, Swamp Thing. We put a 6-inch Rough Country on it. This before we started YouTube, but Goblin got a Rough Country 6-inch. I like 6-inch and 35s, 37s, depending on the truck. Anyways, so yeah, we bought the 6-inch Rough Country. We got a set of 35s already. We got a set of wheels already. Anyways, that square body we showed you, that will be what everything's going under, minus the body.
Yeah.
There will be a different body going on it because that body's pretty rough and I don't feel like doing that much work. Anyways.
And hopefully everything works out and we have the body Saturday evening to show y'all that's going to be on that frame. So yeah, we're pretty excited about them sponsoring us, and like I said, go check them out. I'll drop their link.
Especially when some company says we don't sponsor anybody. You lost my business for life, bro, because I bought a lot of stuff from you. I will not buy from you ever again. Not because you told me no. It's because you will not sponsor anybody. We have other companies that told us, yes, we sponsor people all the time, but they told us no. That's fine. I will still buy from you guys. I'm just happy y'all are, you're giving back. Give back. We give back all the time to people. Yeah. And one of these days, maybe, we can give back more, hopefully. But anyway, thank you again, Rough Country. Y'all have been awesome, like always. I've always bought my stuff. And if I need it, like extremely quick, like I said, they're 2.5 hours away from me, so I can buzz over there and get it.
But like what they sent it was 2 days, delivered in 2 days. Yeah. You can't complain about that. Definitely, we're in a rural area, so it is harder to get stuff through the mail and stuff. It takes longer. But yeah, go check them out. That's going to be it for this video. So please like, comment, and subscribe.
Peace out, peoples.
Thanks for watching, guys.